Alright, here I am in Peterman, Alabama. A very tiny village. But I saw this nice Coke sign, so I had to stop and get a picture of it. And it's close to the town of Frisco City, which made a lot of rare Coke bottles, so I'm out here looking for those. Well, the whole town pretty much consists of just a few abandoned buildings. Should be some bottles under the floor of this place. And here we come to the great little village of Frisco City, Alabama. There's got to be a lot of rare soda bottles buried behind these buildings somewhere. Soda bottles. There's probably 100,000 of them over there. I just brought back this heavy sack that's about to break. So I guess I'll bring my camera over there and show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm coming to the outskirts of the Frisco City dump. As you can see, there's a lot of soda bottles on top of the ground. Well, this part actually has some household trash. So I don't know if this is even associated with the main part of the dump, because it's almost 100% soda bottles over there. A lot of knee-highs in this section. And some more. This is really the oldest stuff over here. These go back to the early 30s. Maybe even the late 20s. And here's the only piece of orange crush I've seen all day. And one of the very few pieces of a Dr. Pepper. There's a lot of these. Probably RC with the pyramids on it and the paint came off. Here's the older guy with the embossed neck. And then we got these. These are definitely the oldest bottles I've seen here. They go back to the 20s, I'm sure. Some of them I'm wondering if I should bring them back and saw them off right about there and make a pencil holder. I just don't know if I want to haul all that weight across the country with me. Is that a whole one? How in the world did that get missed? I don't believe it. I actually found a perfect one of these. No lip chips, no cracks. Oh, wait a minute. There is a crack right there. Well, it's from Montgomery. Haven't seen very many from there. And here's a big area that hasn't been raked yet. But it's almost all hobble skirts. And they're mostly D patents. I've seen a little bit of the Christmas Cokes. Very few of these. And of course it's from Frisco City. It's almost worth bringing that home to saw it off. But it's got a chip on the base. And there's a few of these odd ones. Quality Beverages and Script. Atmore, Alabama, but I don't think there'll be any whole ones of those in here. This might be the best place for me to start raking since it's old and nobody's dug here yet. Yeah, plenty of stuff to rake through, but I'm sure at least 99% is broken. And we're getting to the main body of the dump, where tens of thousands of them are going to be. Watch out for the poison ivy though. How about that layer? It's almost solid glass right here. And there's about 10,000 of them. But this is the later section, 1945 to 65 mostly. There's even some painted label Cokes in here from the 60s. Yeah, plenty of bottles over here. This one's intact. But I guess people just don't want to bring these ones home. Well, there it is, Coke Bottle Mountain. Well, I've had about enough already. I don't really think it's worth messing with because unless you're an artist and you want to make something out of these broken pieces, there's really very little intact over here. Well, there's the first embossed neck 7-Up I've seen out here. Of course it's broken. But what about this? Looks to be in good shape. No, it's got a chip on it. And of course, knee highs are worth very little, unless they're from a rare town. You gotta pay your dues in blood when you're walking through the woods. Well, somebody definitely dug all the areas that are older. The newer areas are off the edge of this steep embankment. But you don't really have to use a shovel, you just rake it right down the hill. Okay, here's where I chose to dig today. Literally tons of glass. There's a whole bottle, only took 7 seconds. Well, there's almost a whole one. Got a lip chip. That's why people don't like to dig here. It just keeps caving in on everything. Oh, it's got a lip chip. And finding plenty of these. It's got a lip chip also. How did they manage to pulverize this glass so badly? Okay, after clearing many cave-ins, I actually am starting to hit the natural soil layer. And I got a bottle here, got a bottle there, got a bottle there, and one right there, one right there, one there, and one there, and possibly several others. But this thing's about to cave in again. Hopefully Hopefully I'll get 5 or 6 whole ones in the next few minutes. Do you hear that? It's fixing to cave in again. Okay, I've dug for about an hour. I've got about 32 bottles saved up here. Nothing amazing. My favorite, of course, is these debossed Dr. Peppers. Even though they're just from the mid to late 50s, they're just pretty neat. But I also found an odd ACL bottle. Kokomo. I just gotta hope the paint doesn't come off. Well, that's enough of this modern dump. I think I'll head on to the next town. Carrying the bottles back to the van is harder than actually digging them up. Especially when you bring back about 75 bottles. There's about 18 or 20 in that one. And this one probably has a whole case of 24 bottles in it. That is a heavy load right there.